What is up, YouTube? That's here, bringing you guys another episode of Amateur Hour. We are going up against a random Japanese guy on Free Battle Spot today. He has Victini Darkrai, a really cool Salamence set. I mean, I don't know if it's really cool, but it's definitely different, and I think an Ice Arceus. We're going to be leading off with Zoroark, who's disguising himself as Gengar, Giratina, and Lugia. So this first few turns of the games are actually pretty funny. I didn't know what I wanted to make this video on, because I made some really cool Zoroark plays, but I think the Salamence has to take it, because the end with the Salamence is just hilarious. So we're just going to start this one off, get right into it, and show you guys a pretty funny battle. I wouldn't say it's most competitive, but a bunch of really funny things happen in this game, and this is one of those games that makes Free Battle Spot just the funnest format to play whenever you need to blow off some steam. So I'm leading with Giratina Gengar. It's actually a Zoroark instead of Gengar. So I love disguising Zoroark as Gengar because of this reason. This is one of the best things. So I'm taunting with my Gengar, a move that just Gengar can learn, and he's reading that and goes for a Psychic, but I'm actually a Dark type, so it can't affect me. And he's like, wait, what? What do you mean Gengar isn't affected by Psychic? So it's pretty funny how that works, because remember, Zoroark is a Dark type. It just looks like Gengar. So Giratina's going to pop a Shadow Force, and at this point, like, he popped a Sunny Day for me. I'm just going to use Flamethrower. Like, I could have just one-shotted that Victini, but, I mean, I'm going to take advantage of it. I'm going to use Flamethrower with my Zoroark, and then he activates a Shadow Force here. So we're all just Shadow Forcing. I think it's funny, whenever I start the Shadow Force game, my opponent just always goes into it with their own. It's kind of funny, as he goes for a Dazzling Gleam with Victini. I've never seen a move like not KO Zoroark, and that was super effective, so definitely a pretty weak move from that Victini over there. Shadow Force is going to hit pretty hard, and Victini will actually survive, which is pretty surprising, but it will not survive a Night Daze. So Night Daze is going to finish off that Victini, and then it's up to the Darkrai to come in and try and KO my Zoroark here, but you know what, I mean, Zoroark lived a full life. That was hilarious with the whole disguising itself as Gengar. It's the most obvious disguised target, but it always works, especially in this type of format. So Zoroark will finally go down, but the shenanigans have already been done, so it's pretty cool. And we also, at the end of the turn, get a juicy Will-O-Wisp up onto that Darkrai, and his taunt is going to wear off this turn, I think. So since his taunt is wearing off, yeah, we see it right there, I'm just going to send out my actual Gengar, because remember, I've already shown that I have one in my team. I want to send out the same Pokemon in this situation, so I don't reveal too many more, hidden tech, and I can just double protect here, get my Mega Evolution off, and wait for that Darkrai to whiff a Dark Void and tick out. So pretty just safe strat for me this turn, and I'm also scouting what that Arceus is going for. If it's going to be, one of those Blizzard Arceuses, I think it can even learn that, but, or Ice Beam or something like that, or, I'm giving it a chance to use Swords Dance to, set up if it wants, but not that really Extreme Speed would do any damage here. So I'm going for Double Protect, he whiffs an Ice Beam, and Darkrai ticks out. So this is where we get into, the second part of the game, because Darkrai and Victini are gone, the whole Zoroark part of the game is over, the gimmick's out of the bag, as we see a Salamence come in here, and this is going to be a tale of a pretty weird Salamence set, and, when you think of Salamence, you see that Intimidate, you're like, alright, he hasn't Mega yet, he can go Mega Salamence, and he's not going Mega, so what do you think he's doing? So we see Gengar go first, Arceus goes second, and then, I think my Giratina goes third, and you're like, wait, why is my Giratina faster than this Salamence? That's not correct. And it is correct if we're seeing Salamence go for Dragon Tail. So we're going to see Dragon Tail Salamence come out here. It's actually going to hit my Giratina through the double team, and it's going to force it out. I have to come in with Lugia, and I was just like, really? Dragon Tail? And then it gets even weirder because, he keeps using Dragon Tail. So I'm going to go for a big Hex up onto this Arceus. It does double damage, but that's one of the super mega Ubers. So there's no way that I'm going to one-shot Arceus. I have to double up into it. And since the Salamence was Dragon Tailing, I'm like, yeah, I'm just going to ignore that thing because it doesn't do any damage. And he just continues to go for it. He actually whiffs a second one. And I don't even know what to say, man. So I go for a Sludge Bomb. I'm trying to speed this game up a bit. I should have probably taken out the Arceus, but I left Lugia to do that. And even if I woke up, I didn't really think it was the end of the world. So Lugia takes out the Arceus, and I was assuming the Arceus would just attack my Lugia anyways. And right here, I'm like, all right. Well, sorry, he has to get his last Dragon Tail off because that move goes last. So he crits my Gengar, he totally earned it. And at this point, I'm going to try and style on him. I'm going to try and style him. I'm going to try and Toxic him and let him tick out. And he can just use Dragon Tail all he wants. I'm going to use Protects and style him out with Toxic because I don't know. I was playing this game super late. But he reverse styles on me. So I Toxic him, right? And you're like, worst case scenario, I get one buried. And that'd be funny, it gets even funnier because this guy doesn't have just the lumber, he has the Pecha Berry, which is the one that takes away poison, like the perfect direct counter, and then he pops a fly, and I'm like, what? Because I Shadow Force, this is my only attack, but like, he fly, I Shadow Force, this whole little, like, mechanic happens again. Lugia has nothing to do, he whiffs a fly on my Giratina, you Shadow Force, and I come back out and Shadow Force him, so I get the maximum amount of BM, I guess, because I dodge his fly with my Shadow Force, and just a bunch of weird stuff, and this was definitely a tale of a weird Salamence. That's what this is gonna be. So pretty funny game. You know, like I said, not the most competitive, just a bunch of really funny things happen in this game, and it's games like this that really reignite my passion for like playing just casual Pokemon games. Not everything has to be super competitive. It just has to be fun, and you have to be able to look at things like this and just be able to find the little things and be able to enjoy the funner aspects of the game sometimes. So let me know what you guys think about this game in the comments below, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.